Alright, Shalom, inshallah. So, but I want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Kakrash. Ooh, Slakia. Uh, Slakia, my microphone, my mic, it fell down, so Slakia for the ruckus. But, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Today's lesson is going to be on greed. So, you know, I was sitting, just thinking about what lesson I could make when I see, I look around me and I see a lot of greed. Whether it be money, whether it be just keeping things to yourself, whether it be whatever the case may be. I see a lot of greed. So so it's lucky. So I see a lot of greed lately, and I just made a lesson about brotherhood. Brotherhood is the complete opposite of greed. So I thought that if I would make a lesson on brotherhood, I should make a lesson on greed. And one thing you should never do is be greedy. You have to think about it. If we're following the footsteps of Yahushua, what did Yahushua do? Yahushua was least greed. Yahushua did not have an ounce of greed in him. You know, he 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 sacrificed himself for us. We didn't deserve it. We did not deserve it. But guess what? The Lord sacrificed himself for us. If that's not the, if that that's the furthest thing from greed. Sacrificing your own life. Yahushua was perfect. He didn't have to sacrifice his own life. He was still gonna make it to the kingdom perfectly just fine. But if Yahushua was greedy, he would have just lived on his own life, continuing what he did, and he would have been in his glory still. It wouldn't affect him anyway. Slakia. But Amber Alert, Khan Amber Alert. Like I said, greed. But this is all about just you know, Yahushua was the least greedy person on earth. And it showed. Yahushua showed it. So this is First Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some will convert after they have from the erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So Yahushua, the money. Many people think about money. Think about money, money, money. That's all they think about. That's all you think about. Just fucking money. For brothers in need, you too greedy to give up your money. Oh hell no, man! I'm saving up for the new PS5, man. I'm saving up for the new 2K. I'm saving up for the new Modern Warfare. But your brother's in need. Any real brother, here you can take it. I'll get the game eventually. You need it. You need this money right now. Here, you know. And then a real brother, he wouldn't press that other brother to give him his money. Hey man, you got my money yet, man? Come on, man, you got my money yet, man? You got your money. You know I got your money, man. Like no, man. That brother's in need. You got the funds to help that brother. Help that brother. Do it in sincerity. Because if you're gonna do alms, if you're gonna give alms, it should be in sincerity. Matter of fact, let's go a verse down. This is First Timothy 6:9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction, and prediction. So this whole greedy fucking spirit is going to drown you in destruction. The Lord is going to destroy your ass for being greedy. Because the Lord hates a greedy individual. The Lord hates a greedy individual. What the fuck you being so greedy for? You know, you never know. Maybe a homeless person, maybe an angel, may be dressed up as a homeless person. You know, and the Lord's trying to test you, test your greed. Of course, I don't mean you always give up. You know, if you see someone with a bunch of fucking stab marks, fucking their face peeling off, you man can get some. Obviously, use wisdom. You ain't gonna, you know. But if you see Jake who really look like he's struggling, who can talk straight, who's trying to, explain his situation to you, what you feel like he ain't gonna use his money for bad, help him out, you know. And I'm not saying you need to help the homeless, but if you have the funds for it, you know, if anybody can use a hot meal nowadays, and then I'm not forcing anybody, I'm not saying every time I see a homeless person I give them food, I give them, because that's just not the case. I'd be lying if I said that, you know. But but I'm just saying that's the situation. It's like, yo, hold on one sec. Lacan, this is Hebrews 13:5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he hath said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. The Lord wasn't gonna forsake us. And let's search up the name of covetousness. What does it mean? It means greed. Greed is an unsustainable desire for material gain or social value such as status or power. Greed has been identified as undesirable throughout known human history because it creates behavior conflict between personal and social goals. So the Lord hates a greedy person. So let you come. Don't be so greedy. Of course, if you don't got the funds to help someone, if you really don't got the funds to help someone, if you're barely living on a thread yourself, you know, then the brother will understand, whatever, you know. But if you really got the funds to help a brother and you just don't want to help him because you greedy, you gotta check yourself, man, because you gotta remember how he tried to sacrifice his whole life for us. We didn't deserve that sacrifice, but the Lord still gave it to us, you know. And that's pretty much it. It's First John 2:16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of the world. So if you're being greedy, if you have this greedy whole mindset, you're living in this world. You're not living with the Father. You're not living in the Spirit. You know. So with that, I want to give all praise on going to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, the one to elders and apostles, give us peace and salutation until Shalom.